A very good afternoon to you. You're watching Lunch Prime Time News on News First. I'm Chaturanga Hapuarachi. As usual, let's take a look at the headlines.
A shooting in Maligawatha injures one. Sajin Vaskunawardana appears before the CID officials attached to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the Sri Lankan Airlines and Mihin Lanka. Several people, including 1.5-year-old child, drowns to death. Outgoing UN Human Rights Chief says Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi should have resigned.
Before we go on to those stories in detail, a reminder that you can follow the stories that we have today and more on our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. Moving on to the local news now, one person was injured in a shooting that was carried out in the Jumma Junction in Maligawatha this morning.
Police media spokesperson SP Ruwan Gunasekara said the shooting was carried out by two unidentified people who arrived on a motorbike around 10:50 in the morning. The police added the injured individual was admitted to the National Hospital. A woman was killed in the shooting that was carried out at the Jumma Junction in Maligawatha on the 26th of this month. That shooting too was carried out by two unidentified gunmen who arrived on a motorbike.
Former parliamentarian Sajin Vaskunawardana and former chairman of Sri Lankan Airlines Nishantha Wickramasinghe arrived at the Criminal Investigations Department unit attached to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry investigating Sri Lankan Airlines, Sri Lankan Catering and Mihin Lanka this morning.
They were recently issued summons to appear before the CID unit of the Commission and provide a statement. Our correspondent said officials of the Criminal Investigations Department have begun recording the statement. Yesterday, former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa, former Finance Minister Secretary Dr. P. Jayasundara and former Presidential Secretary Lalit Weerathunga appeared before the CID unit of the Presidential Commission and provided a statement.
Going back to local news, 4 people, including a 1.5-year-old child, has drowned to death. A boat capsized in the Jayantiyaya Vavar in the Valachena area, claiming the life of 2 youths. Police added that the incident had taken place when a group of 4 arrived at the location and went into the Vavar on a boat. The 2 victims, who are 24 and 21 years of age, were residents of the Eravur area. A 35-year-old person went to bathe in the Kalin River in the Happalewatta area in Yatiyantota has drowned to death. He was identified as Dennis Kumar, a father of 3. He was a resident of the Panavatta area in Yatiyantota. The police have begun an investigation into this incident. A child has died after falling into a water well in the Arali West in the Vadukote area in Jaffna. Police said the child had fallen into the water well that was in front of his house last evening. Moving on to more local news, the defence seminar organised by the Sri Lanka Army for the 8th consecutive time commenced in Colombo today. The Colombo Defence Seminar 2018 will be held as a 2-day forum at the BMICH in Colombo under the theme Security in an Era of Global Dispersions. Representatives from 44 countries are participating at this year's event. Prime Minister Ranil Wickramasinghe also attended the event. Government teams covering all districts.
Six Gamma teams are currently looking into the plight of the people living in 3 districts. The first team met with locals in several villages in the Kurunegala district. The main problem faced by the people in Simmagama Varyapula is the lack of clean drinking water. The other team in Kurunegala district met with the people living in East Moanhela, Panduwasnura. The villagers say the dilapidated state of the provincial hospital has affected the medical activities of the hospital. Only the OPD of the provincial hospital, which was built in 1944, is functioning now. Another team toured in the Hambantota district following religious observances. They visited several areas including Tissa Maharama together with the students of the Peradeniya University. The main issue faced by the locals in Kodigawa Vavar, Tissa Maharama, is the human-elephant conflict. Another team commenced their journey from Sella Kataragama. The team inquired into the problems faced by the people in Thirampadthevu and Saravali. Locals in the area said they face difficulties due to the absence of a proper waste management system.
Met the door-to-door initiative.
President Maithripala Sirisena, who left for Nepal to attend the 4th BIMSTEC summit, was received by the Nepali Deputy Prime Minister and Defence Minister and senior officials. The leaders attending the summit are to adopt the 4th BIMSTEC summit declaration towards a peaceful, prosperous and sustainable Bay of Bengal region. At the conclusion of the summit, the chairmanship of the BIMSTEC will be handed over to Sri Lanka by the current chair, Nepal. The President is scheduled to address the summit tomorrow. That's all the news we have for you this afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.